Smells really good already. 8:18 now. Chef Perrin Vora is here from Braised Restaurant. He's doing a couple of private dinners. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but tell us what you're making this morning.
Okay, so this morning we're making diver sea scallops. So actually scallops come in the shells. A lot of times we get them live.
Oh, gorgeous.
And then we take them out of the shell. We take the roe. And those eggs are used for, you know, like a sauce and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm making kind of a cool summer salad. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually present it in the shell.
How cool is that?
Just interesting, you know, it also adds height to the plate. That's something people can think about.
Yeah, and it's back home again in its little house here.
Exactly.
All right, so how do we put it all together?
Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm making our oil that we marinated. We use a little bit of chipotle, garlic, bay leaves, and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. We let it sit. We get a pan very, very hot.
Okay.
And we season our scallops.
All right.
We're going to use salt, black pepper, crushed red pepper, and this is, I don't know if I should tell everybody, this is my little secret, but we're going to use a little bit of coffee.
Oh, coffee, really?
Well, because scallops have kind of a flowery aromatics with them, and the coffee adds a little earthiness, so it kind of balances that.
Nice.
And you notice we seasoned it a lot.
Yeah.
The reason we season it a lot, because most of it sticks in the pan. Right?
Okay.
So this kind of, you try to season for that.
Okay.
We'll put that down.
Just stick it in there.
Now you notice I put it down without any fat.
Yeah.
Because right now the pan would probably, even at, this is just a little camp stove, but the pan would be probably, I don't know, close to 600-700 degrees.
Yeah, so no oil or anything in it.
Not at this point, because the reason we don't add oil at this point, because most oils, their flash point is 375 to 4¼
Yeah.
So as soon as you add it in there, you just form trans fats.
Okay. So you might have a little issue on your hands, huh?
Yes.
And that's olive oil, huh?
Yeah, that's a little olive oil we're going to put on there. I've lowered the heat. You notice now, if I had put the oil in the pan when it was smoking hot, it would have just caught on fire.
Yeah.
And then we would have burnt oil.
That would not be good this morning.
No. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to throw a few of these, thank you.
Sure.
Andouille sausage.
Okay.
And I have grapefruit. They're local grapefruit. I'm going to season the backs of the scallops as well, and try not to season the whole pan. Because I notice, you know, a lot of people just start throwing things in there, and you have to kind of be a little more precise when you cook.
Yeah. Talk about the private dinners you're doing. They're coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, there's one on November 12th. What they are is, you know, a lot of people are kind of jonesing for Jezebel, including myself. I also own Braised Restaurant with a good friend of mine, and I have a chef there, so sometimes I kind of kick him out of the kitchen, you know, but
You gotta fight for territory, you know how those guys are.
It's almost that bad, but not quite. So we just try to have fun, and what's nice about the Jezebel dinners is a lot of our old customers said, hey, can you cater for us? And that's kind of how it started. Yeah. So basically we do catering, we do it at art galleries, we'll do it at museums, sometimes I'll just rent it, and then we'll kind of have Jezebel for a night.
Oh, that's neat.
So that's what makes it a lot of fun. And what's cool is that the people pay on the website, and includes everything except wine. You have to bring your own because of TABC.
Yeah.
But once that's done, what's nice about it is that, you know, you go to these dinners and you've already taken care of everything. You come in, it includes tax, gratuity, all of that.
You just sit down and eat.
You come in, eat, and leave.
Love that.
I do too.
You can kick them out when you're ready, right?
I wish
it were that easy. We'll have that information up on how you can make reservations in just a minute. Show us how we played all this up.
All right.
If our fire will.
Oh, that's all right. We're ready to play it, actually.
All right,
anyway.
Excellent. Let's do it.
All right. So we're going to add our sausage in the plate.
Okay.
And I made a little extra.
That's so creative. I love that.
Thanks.
Did you bring me a fork? Let me look at your little tin here and see what you've got. We'll have this recipe on our website in just a little bit, so if you want to check it out, if you want to do it yourself. Is it ready to eat?
Almost. But
are you going to kill me if I eat it right now?
No, of course not. I always taste as I go, too.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure it's done enough.
I'll give you...
oh, yeah. Pour that in. Oh, that is so good. There's the information about the private dinners. If you need to make reservations, if you'd like to do so, go to JezebelDining.com. And they're traveling dinners, so they're at a different location each time, but the first is November 12th at 7:30. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
This is really good.